It's already tough to find parking in a crowded downtown Syracuse, but if time was money, most folks would be paying double. But come next week, I'm gonna need this bad boy if I wanna break on through to the other side. The metaphorical orange smoke is rising from the SU campus as Syracuse has officially announced that Brian Blair will be the school's next athletic director. Your commute might have been a little rougher recently because of these potholes strewn all about the city of Syracuse. Well, the good news is, as the weather warms up and the snow stops falling, Department of Transportation crews will be out here filling these up for most of the summer. It's been 2.5 weeks since the Orange men's basketball team won a game, but they have a chance to get off the schneid against a Notre Dame team that's dropped 6 of their last 7. The Orange completely dominated both sides of the ball. They had 11 different players score a goal. On offense and on defense, they allowed just 7 shots. Not shots on goal, but shots the entire game. Yesterday, we had a high of 72 degrees and also 3 inches of snow. That's typical of March in Syracuse. In May, Syracuse will graduate its 2nd consecutive senior class that will have not seen an NCAA tournament appearance in their 4 years on campus. And it's negative 5 degrees out right now because Central New York, like much of the rest of the U.S., is getting hit by an Arctic blast storm that's bringing sub-zero temperatures, snow, and wind chill to the region. Look, Iowa State's made 6 straight NCAA tournaments. This is probably going to end that streak. This is going to be a new era for Iowa State. They lose 10 players. Transfer portal was meant to build teams. Instead, it's destroying them. Coming off of a 3-9 season, there's no shortage of questions revolving around the Syracuse football team. Throw in key players like Jonte Cook and Daryl Gill leaving in the transfer portal, and an injury to 5-star recruit Calvin Russell, and Orange fans had plenty of reason to tune in on Saturday night. Most days you can find David Bulin here at the Barnes Center, getting in some runs with classmates and anyone else that shows up.
My dad taught me the game, and I always loved basketball, so I was like, my dad was always my coach. Now I'm here in college where he went in '93.
But it's more than just open runs that get Bulin going. He also plays for Syracuse's unified basketball team and is the student manager for the SU club basketball team, and introduced much of the team to the world of unified sports.
He kind of opened my eyes up to what unified sports really is all about.
Oz Alad and Bulin have become close friends since they met on the court. Bulin even invited Alad to come to Buffalo to meet his family and catch a Bills game last fall.
To me, he's like my brother to me because he means the world to me. It's like we talk like every day.
Building friendship through sport is one of the primary goals of the unified program at Syracuse, allowing student athletes from all backgrounds to bond over their love for the games that they play. Bulin has ADHD, but that's something that he's never let stand in the way.
I have special disabilities, so I started my 6 years ago when I was in high school. I started. Now I play here every Sunday.
And while some might think unified sports are just for those with intellectual disabilities, athletes and coaches want everyone to know that they're exactly who it's for. Everybody.
The goal of unified sports is to be inclusive, right? Everyone on one unified team. We're the spot where everyone comes to play together. And I think that's what's really important is we've got neurotypical and neurodivergent athletes all on the same team, on the same court.
Nick Maselli didn't play basketball in high school before jumping in with the unified team, but many of the athletes have been around unified sports for some time.
In high school, I was part of a basketball team, also called Special Olympics.
Unified sports exists through the Special Olympics as a means to promote inclusion, something that Alad says was eye-opening.
Kind of just shows you the purity of the game at all levels, and to me that's the most incredible thing that anything sports related can do for someone. And I think that there's not enough avenues in sports right now where it is just about the love of the game.
Sometimes I come here just to play for 8 hours. Oh, it's fun. It's my favorite thing to do because I do it every day, mostly when I have my free time.
A love that's contagious to everyone in the gym. In Syracuse, Nate Polite, Spectrum News. The Bellevue Heights Nursery School has been around for 50 years alongside the Bellevue Heights United Methodist Church. For much of that time, the nursery school classroom has been a polling place dedicated to serving the community. Every year on Election Day, parents bake all kinds of cookies, cakes, and pies that voters can buy with all of the money going back to the school.
It's a huge benefit for us. It definitely sets up the year for us. It's one of our better ones.
Voters like Beth Eischen make this annual fundraiser possible. Eischen is a professor at Hamilton College, and she made sure that she got enough to share.
I'm actually taking this in to share with my students.
Eischen has been coming to the Bellevue Heights polling location for years, making sure to grab something every time.
I want to support the local folks that, that host the election.
Voters supporting their community by filling up on homemade treats and filling out their ballots. In Syracuse, Nate Polite, NCC News. And tonight at the World Center of Racing with the 68th running of the Daytona 500. Zane Smith won stage 1, and coming to 7 laps to go in stage 2, it's the big one. 20 cars pile in, including defending series champ Kyle Larson and a number of previous Daytona 500 winners. Bubba Wallace was ahead of the crash. He won stage 2. Last lap now, and Carson Hocevar, still searching for his first win ever, leads the field, and he gets a shot from Eric Jones, sends him into the wall, and he spins, collecting his teammate Michael McDowell as well. And it's 2020 champion and fan favorite Chase Elliott leading through turns 3 and 4, looking for his first ever Daytona 500 win. But here comes Tyler Reddick with help from his teammate Riley Herbst, dives to the inside of Elliott. Herbst goes high behind him and everybody crashes. Tyler Reddick wins his first Daytona 500. It's elation for Reddick and for the 45 team who were winless a season ago. Oh yeah, and he won it for this guy, Michael Jordan.